the Saga.
What's up, man? You gotta be kidding.
John, you're gonna have to show these guys how to stack and stack on.
Whoa, what's up? Hold on!
60-knot winds and rising seas are pushing 100,000 pounds of gear across the deck, threatening to capsize the boat.
Keep pulling that chain up there in the middle. Pull it up the middle right there. Don't get tight.
Are there any bottom ties, Jacob, on the bottoms of the pods? It's sliding like there's nothing tied to the bottom.
Deckhand Jacob Hutchins is responsible for securing the pots.
When I started stacking on top, I would tie to the rail, and then on the adjacent pot. I didn't do some of the bottom ones.
Not gonna do it. Everyone should have 2 ties on the bottom. That's what holds it in. The top ones don't do a thing. That's why it's sliding. They're all sliding.
You're gonna have to bring them down. Bring them down.
Facing a 40-mile steam, Jake has to restack in building weather.
Start bringing them down.
How many we gotta move down?
All of them?
The whole cap's gotta come off, dude. All the way to the first layer.
I didn't even know it needed to be tied.
That's the first pot tie you tie in. Oh my God, this is gonna be taking longer than on the gear.
Sean is just pissed.
Big.
Nothing like unstacking a stack you just spent hours stacking and piss you off.
Oh, he's gonna be all-nighter here.
It's gonna blow like a bat out of hell.
"310 miles northwest.
Let's dump these things.
Roll over.
Skirting the edge of the storm,
We're gonna get all this gear off before it gets too crappy.
Brenna A skipper Sean Dwyer works double time to set his pots before the weather shuts him down.
Okay, got about a little less than 50 pots to go before the storm hits. We want to get all 50 off, so trying to go fast.
King crab was good. We were within the top 1/3 of boats finishing in the fleet.
After coming off a strong king season, where he made over $500,000,
Been a couple of years since I've fished Bering, but it's fun to get back to it.
Sean's now hunting the elusive Bering crab.
20,000 pounds Bering should go well. Hoping to get up into just some pure Bering rather than a mix of OBs and all that stuff. We set up here by the putter, football-y, donut-y hole area. I found that sandy or harder mud was always the best for Bering.
On his chosen grounds, and with the storm closing in,
The wind's gonna be coming up. I'm gonna bail out. As soon as we get these pots off, we're not staying out here.
Sean will unload his pots and head to safety.
Shot in the dark string. We're just gonna go for it.
Waves are getting a little bigger like this. You got a lot more stuff to watch out for. The pots are swinging more. Everything's moving.
Oh, Lukey Luke. What a little project child. Luke Murkowski, who's my cousin and my greenhorn.
Still getting used to the quick pace on a crab boat, greenhorn Luke Murkowski struggles to keep up.
We'll see how he does. These boys will not let him slack. Watch out, Luke, you gotta move. He's got some Pressure on his shoulders.
Move your ass, greenhorn!
There's no way to describe the mental anguish that goes on out there. Come on, Romeo! Let's go!
After 3 hours,
Last pot's in the launcher right now.
Sean approaches the end of his gear.
We'll get rid of this thing and head for the barn.
Fast, man. There's a lot going on.
Glad these pots are in the water fishing. Glad Sean's gonna take us to St. Paul and anchor up.
Got high hopes for this string. We'll see. Alrighty, secure the deck. Headed to St. Paul. Let these things soak and let the wind blow.
280 miles northwest of Dutch Harbor. On the leading edge of the storm,
It's ripping right now. The wind's coming right off the beach. I'm sure it's blowing 45.
Brenna A skipper Sean Dwyer is looking for safe harbor,
Don't think they're really supposed to look like that.
while his crew recovers from their marathon set.
This one's pretty swollen. This one's getting there. A little shaky too. All right. Everybody gets clocked when they first start.
Yeah, that's just part of the deal.
Luke's got a little inflammation. He's a little puffy in the hands.
Do you know what's also good for your hand? Washing this dish of mine.
My guy right there.
Go ahead and get it hanging when you're ready.
We are going to drop the anchor here behind St. Paul.
With winds at 50 knots, the young skipper isn't taking any chances.
Okay, go ahead. Well, now we just sit and wait. The weather's only gonna get worse.
15 miles northeast.
Go down.
We're in the middle of a storm here.
On the Saga,
You know, water seems relatively soft until it collects together and bashes into something. It becomes like a concrete fist.
after a harrowing 40-mile steam from the north to new grounds in the south, Captain Jake Anderson sets his gear in a howling gale.
Well, the weather's lovely out right now. I actually like it when it's rough, but makes it a little more dangerous.
Hold over! I ran about 40 miles to the south. Hopefully this does better. I don't know. Has to do better than 5s and 10s, let me tell you. At least I'm trying here, and I'm doing it on my own.
A partnership with Keith, which brought him north, didn't pay off.
I don't know what it's gonna do, but all I know is I'm as far away from that northern stuff as I could possibly get. Bad luck up there.
Now, the young skipper has gone out on his own in the worst weather of the season.
This is a Hail Mary right here.
Going over, guys.
Hey, hey, hey.
Going over. Watch those lines.
Whoa! Careful up there.
Very, very careful. careful, all those spots are going over.
Having weather on the starboard side is the worst for us because all our equipment's wide open. All our personnel are right next to the starboard rail.
With winds increasing and seas building, moving thousands of pounds of metal across a slick deck makes a dangerous job downright deadly.
Hang on, hang on. Gonna come down. Okay.
Hopefully the crab's here.
Light on deck! No, no, no. Coming in.
Down.
Holy.
Here, John, just here's the out of me, dude.
Luckily, I was able to unhook myself before I go over. Otherwise, I would have been gone. Too close.
Greenhorn Josh Taylor was throwing the bags when he broke one of the most important rules of crab fishing. He lifted his foot off the deck and got it tangled in the trail of an 800-pound pot, plunging straight into the abyss.
It's like one of those old morbid, frickin' dark age torture chamber devices. They'll just rip your leg right off or take you down with it. It's pretty ugly. So, I hope he learned his lesson.
Yeah, that was a little scary. You know, there's been a lot of guys lost in this industry to accidents like that.
Last pot. Hopefully this does better. Going over!
"290 miles northwest of Dutch Harbor.
Yeah, the wind hasn't died all the way down, but better than it was.
The storm blows itself out.
First pot, coming up.
Captain Sean Dwyer prepares to retrieve the pots he set before being chased off the ground by weather.
I just need to keep a good average through the gear, over 100 through the gear, and we're done. What's it take to be a good fisherman? I think you just gotta be stubborn. Just gotta want it.
Oh no! This isn't good, boys. Not good.
Looks pretty skinny. Smalls and females.
That ain't gonna do it. Oh, we got a little bit of bear eye on the table here. Mixed in with smokies. I don't know, might be hard pressed on this one.
That first pot had 33 in it. First one, too.
I got the first pot up, wasn't as good as I wanted. Thank God there's 100 more. Not enough right now.
What we got in there, Willie?
Not enough, not enough.
That's horrible.
Looks pretty small. Need this string to pick up.
Close.
I'm holding out hope that the last couple strings will make up for this one, but I don't know.
"275 miles southeast. With the skies clearing,
The weather just absolutely gorgeous out. Oh, I can see my entire string right in front of me.
the Saga's Jake Anderson looks for his fortunes to rise as the seas subside.
God, I mean, after hauling 5 crab a pot, in a storm, then running with the weather on the side for hours. I gotta get some crab on the boat and I gotta get it on quick. The clock's ticking.
We're in a new location. Get these tanks filled, go home, you know? That's what we're looking for. Big money, big money.
Striking out on his own, the young captain set 150 pots down south. Now, he's looking for a big payday.
And here comes the first pot.
When we pick up this gear, we can pick them up and start thinking about going home and see some crab.
You guys just made sure and bring me back some original. Bring me back some pictures.
It's pretty good. It's gonna be 50.
Oh yeah, this is what we want.
It's a big one. These crab right here are a 7.4 pound average.
That's what we're looking for, Jamie. 5'3". 5'3".
Damn, those things are big, dude.
Yeah!
It's another good one. Look at that pile.
Look at the size of this beast. This is meat. This fills up a tank real fast. 61!
That's awesome.
Awesome!
Look at that.